Welcome to Fish Guide 101. So our current subscribers is at 10,991. We're trying to get 11k by today. I know we can do it. This video is going to be purely just about making out the fish hood and getting the best at the game as possible. So I'm going to take you guys from level 1 all the way to level 1000 in like 2 to 3 level 100 jumps. So if you already are further in the game or early in the game, I'm going to leave timestamps at the beginning of the video by level, so you guys can just skip through the video and go to the bit that only applies to you. Beginner, level 1 to level 20, everyone starts off at Moosewood, and you're going to start off with the flimsy rod. So it's recommended to get the carbon rod. Don't go for the plastic /fast /lucky rod, as they're just going to be a waste of your time. So now that we're in fish, I'm just going to quickly demonstrate the ones that you want to get. So you want to basically just get this one right over here, the carbon rod, and you're going to start off with this rod over here. And you don't want to go for the fast rod, which I don't actually even have. Lucky rod right over here, which I did buy when I first started playing the game. So from level 20 to level 50, you either want to go from one of those to the steady rod. So this is going to be your first big rod, which is going to allow you to catch the big fishes such as the kraken rod, the colossal squid, mythicals, legendaries, basically just the early on mythicals of fish. You can also go for the magma and fungal, however these aren't really too recommended. Just go straight to the steady rod if you already bought these ones. Just straight go to the steady rod, don't even worry about these ones. So steady rod is gonna look something like this. This is one of the best rods for starting out, I'm not gonna lie, due to the very high resilience on this. And I do also have the magma rod, so this rod's also pretty good, but I would still recommend getting the steady rod. And the magma rod, there's no point in getting that, as it's just for crates. I had to learn the hard way. Level 50 to level 150, here you most likely already have enough money saved up from like the I don't know, just like luck boost and just playing the game, because now it's pretty easy to actually get money in fish due to like the luck boost, auroras, everything like that. So if you can get the aurora rod, it's the first big money rod with the multi. From this point, it's gonna be like a 2x multi, and you should have a decent amount of money like from this point due to the steady rod, as you guys can just macro with it. So probably anywhere from 100 to 300k, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but you should have roughly about 100k at this point. So you want to get the aurora rod. If you can't, get the mythical one or the champions, but the aurora is going to be way better than both of them. But I do actually have the aurora rod right over here, so it's a pretty good rod, I'm not gonna lie. I also do have the mythical right over here, and I also do have the champions. So you want to go for the aurora first if you're trying to look for a multi. So level 150 to level 300. So the volcanic rod is the next step due to the 5 times the sell rate, as aurora only has about 1.8 to 5 times. Why am I so specific? Because I actually did a bit of research on this before the video, so if you're trying to prove me wrong, it's on the fish site. And so yeah, so the volcano rod can be found at the Marianaville update, and it is a little bit challenging to get, but it is going to be worth it, as it does also cost 300k. I don't actually have the volcano rod. I was going to show you guys it, but I didn't buy it. Boom! So now you're officially in the mid-game area. So from here on, just spam macros with the volcano rod for a lot of money. There's not going to be too much big rod jumps. It's going to get kind of difficult from this point on. So either get the no life rod at level 500 or save enough money for the Kraken's rod. It has 3 passives and it's really good. So if you're trying to get a lot of XP, watch the other video I have made. Anyway, so 5% chance for a tentacle surge, which sells with a 10 times sell rate, but it is only a 5% chance, so every 1 in 20 fishes. And also random exotics every 50 catches, which can also be like a megalodon or anything just of that nature. So it's gonna be 1.3 million, pretty pricey. However, you guys can also go for the Zeus rod. It's gonna be a little bit of a downgrade at 3.5 times the sell amount, but it has a 95% chance to actually hit. So basically every single fish is gonna be 3.5 times, whereas the volcano rod was a 5 times, but like I think a 20% chance. So it's a little bit of a downgrade, but you're gonna get way more money in the long run. Now that you're mid-game pushing late, so level 500 to level 700, basically the era I am in. Here you want to use the 3 rods that I mentioned earlier, or no, 2 rods that I mentioned earlier, and you will unlock the rod of the Forgotten Fang. So you guys can either continue using one of these 2 over here, or go for the rod of Forgotten Fang, which you guys can craft at level 650. Rod of Forgotten Fang is going to be mainly used to catch bigger fishes, such as the let's say Scalia and stuff like that. It's more of a catching rod. So it's a pretty good rod. You guys can craft a level 650 or it's 750, one of them, but I'm pretty sure it's the level 650 rod, or you guys can just use these 2. The no life rod is right over here. I do actually have it because I am level 613. I haven't really been playing too much. Here's also the Zeus rod. I do have this, and I do also have the Kraken's rod, being one of my favorite rods in the game. I don't know why, but it just is. So here is the Kraken's rod. Now we gotta skip through all of this. So yeah, so right over here, so now that you're in endgame level 750 to 800, this is where shit starts to get serious, where you're actually a professional fish player. This is further than the point I'm in, but you know, don't test me, bro. I've been playing this game since November. So lastly, from using these money rods and the rod of the foregone fang for larger fishes, you should be able to macro daily and use public luck boosts such as Aurora Borealises and all those good stuff. Once done, you want to save for the ethereal prism rod costing 15 million. So if we look back, you either want to use Zeus rod, Kraken's rod, probably not the forgotten fang, that's mainly for catching like bigger fishes. But if you're just trying to make money for the ethereal prism rod, Zeus rod, Kraken's rod is going to be pretty good to use to get that 15 million that you guys need. If you're asking why is it 15 million, let me just show you the stats real quick. Right over here, so lure speed of 95%, luck 195, control 0.25, resilience 40, and a max kg of an infinite. And the mutation is a 50% chance to be a prismarized mutation, which sells for 8 times the value. This rod is insanely good, highly suggestive, one of the best rods in the game for money making. No, the best rod in the game for money making. So this is the last and final steps, level 800 to 1000. So the last steps of the game, choose either the seraphic rod at level 1000 with subspace enchant. So I'm gonna show you guys what that does real quick. So right over here is unlocked at level 1000. The lure speed is gonna be, I think that says 95%, luck 150, resilience 20, control 0.25, and a max kg of infinite. Really good rod. The reason it's also really good is because it does have a ability where the divine judgment basically is just gonna spam like hella lightning beam. Into the ocean or wherever you're fishing, and it's basically just gonna be like guaranteed catch. So yeah, so like I was saying before, basically you guys can use the ethereal prism rod for money making / XP farming, and basically just do that until the next updates of Fish. I would show you all the rods that I did mention, but I don't actually have like 95% of them. I'm not high enough level for them, nor do I have enough money. So that's basically everything you need to know about Fish and how to progress from basically nothing to the best rods in the game. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and sub, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.